Well, good morning, good afternoon or good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to or welcome back to my bike adventures. Well, what are we doing today? Well, I'm in search of the perfect roast part 2. And I'm heading off to a place between Hive and or just beyond Hive, which is called the Neptune Calvary, and it's a little bit out of the way, so again there'll be people trying to navigate traffic and somewhat dodgy manoeuvres from other road vehicle users. Yeah, so the Neptune Calvary, a little bit out of the way. I tried to phone and book a table, but the phone just kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing, and nobody picked up. Now I know that they do have a Calvary every Sunday, but do they have facilities for us cyclists? That will be the question. Right. We're going to get back on the cycle path now. Try and get off the road. So I'm going to take these. Coming on your right. On your right. So yeah, I don't know kind of what to expect when we get there. But as I said, the Neptune is off the beaten track, so it caters mostly for people who have some form of transport. And my bike's my transport, but do they have facilities for locking my bike up? Because it makes sense, doesn't it, you know? All right, catering for cars, but what about us cyclists? So, once again, they have no idea I'm coming, or what my intentions for the video are, or even that I'm filming. So this is very much a first-hand experience for you and for myself. So yeah, we'll check out the venue. I'll give you my thoughts on the venue, I'll give you my thoughts on the food, and my thoughts about how do they cater for cyclists. Because if you're riding your 1,500, £2,000 plus e-bike to a place like this, you're going to want to know, do they have adequate facilities to lock your bike up and make it safe while you go in and enjoy a meal? not sure whether I needed this coat or not, but I thought it might be a bit chilly as I cut through the wind, so I opted to bring it. Thankfully, most of this, pretty much my entire journey, is along a flat anyhow, so I went to come out also. You know, no flat tyre for 10 years. I got one of my tracks, and then when I went to leave this morning, the front wheel on my XF 900 it wasn't flat, but it was down considerably. So I think I've got another slow puncture. Oh, crazy, isn't it? I don't have any for years, and then, like buses, two come along. In quick succession. But hopefully it'll hold out. Wow, it is one of the very, very last sunny days here in the UK, and quite rightly so. Everyone's out trying to enjoy the weather. This is probably the very, very last day. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a little bit chilly, but when you're standing in the sunshine or just walking, it's still quite nice. And probably that's why you still see a few people wearing light tops and bottoms. But I just needed and wanted to be prepared, basically, when I came here. Nothing worse than arriving somewhere and then realising you needed your big raincoat. Right, we need to rejoin traffic. I mean, there is a cycle path, but it's up that hill, and then when I need to get to the Neptune, there's no way down. So essentially I need to be back on the road. Passing one of the new beach holiday camp on my right, full of caravans to rent. And here we are, here's the entrance to New Beach on my right, but I've never stayed there, mainly because, you know, I literally live 10 miles in the other direction. So it's not particularly difficult to get out here. Right, we're coming to the Neptune. Right, here we are. I'm at the Neptune pub and carvery. And once again, nice spacious car park area. But is there anywhere? It's a gate. And what about places to lock your bike up to? Well, this isn't looking good. At least the Valiant Sailor had some posts and a railing. This place, this place doesn't seem to have anything to lock my bike to. Now I could lock it to this thing in front of me, and I'm sure it'll be alright, but really it's not ideal. Tyres still very, very solid. Now, it's whether I can actually get my lock around this post as well. Right, you know what, I'm going to put it here, and I'm hoping that we can get this around. Although I have some doubts. Let me climb over the other side. Right, that is locked. That is locked in. Right, well, I think that's relatively safe. So we're going to turn off all the cameras, stop recording on this one, switch this one off, and spinner, unscrew these, because otherwise that's one sure way having them stolen. Right, with my bike all locked up, let's go in. But it's actually a really beautiful place, to be honest with you. So this is the Neptune pub and carvery that they do on a Sunday. Anyway, let's head on in and see if we can get a Sunday roast. Let's just have a quick look around. So it's our carvery section, and I'm not sure where we go. Maybe the bar. Let's go and have a look at the bar. Hi, can I book a carvery, please?
For now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to go down here and sort you out with the tables because obviously I don't have the sheet. If you give me a second, and myself or Adam will come down and...
All right, can I get a drink though while I'm here?
What drink we have?
What fruit ciders have you got?
I've got Bulmers, berries and cherries, Copperberg strawberry and lime, and Copperberg mixed fruit.
I'll have a mixed fruit, please. Can I have a glass of ice as well, please?
You can. Saving my breath. Cool. That's. Shall we put your carvery on there now?
Yes, please. Yeah.
That's 22.45.
All right, lovely. Gonna come up?
Can you go and host? Oh, why is it not going?
I don't know.
There we go.
I'm happy not to pay though.
No,
it's absolutely all right.
This gentleman.
Are we on the back?
Oh,
right. Oh, okay.
Rubbish.
I never know. Some bars are like on the top, some bars are like on the back.
You won't be the first person to do that today, don't worry. Yeah? Cool.
Maybe you should get a sign.
Adam will be... Yeah, I know. He'll be down in a second just to host for you. Yeah.
Just yourself?
Sorry?
Just yourself?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. He'll be over in a second for you.
All right, okay. Do I just sit anywhere?
Just loiter around.
Oh, right, just loiter here. Right, well that's a pretty good price for a carvery and a drink. Lovely.
You've already got your carvery?
I've got my receipt. Yeah. All right. All right, lovely. Thank you. All right, so I've got my ticket. Like I said, that was £22 for my carvery and a drink. Valiant Sailor was £25. So still very comparable. But anyway, let's go take a look.
Yes, please.
Hi, mate.
What would you like?
Can I have some beef and some gammon as well, please, mate? Yes, please. Yep. Yes, please. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, decisions. Looks really that one, isn't it? Oh, there's 3 of them. Huh? Really? I think it's this.
Where's the horseradish?
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know, you get the spoons in the bloody... Took the wrong one out, but... We need another spoon, mate, to put the mint sauce in the apple sauce.
I'll have to do what I didn't realise. Excuse me.
Right, so I've got my meal. Let me just show you that. Looks really nice, but I'll let you know obviously after I've finished. Yeah, there's facilities wise for cyclists. No. I'm not going to recommend the Neptune for cyclists. Essentially, they don't have anywhere to secure a bike. They cater for cars. They've got a car park, but sadly, as far as bikes go, no. So, but I'm not going to let that deter me. I'm going to have my meal, and then we'll have a full rundown afterwards. So I'll catch you in a bit. Right then, so I've just finished my meal. So my thoughts on the Neptune pub and carvery. Well, how do I, this is a tough one for me. Obviously, you know, I gave the Valiant Sailor 7.5 out of 5, which I think was very just. Now, arriving here, the venue's absolutely gorgeous. Price-wise, very competitive. £22 for my roast dinner and for a cider. £25, but I did have extras at the Valiant Sailor, so slightly bigger plates at the Valiant Sailor. You can get a larger meal here. I'm not sure on the price, but I'll be honest, the plates looked adequate size for me. So my thoughts are, now it was really nice to see a carvery, 3 choices of meat that you could choose from, and then obviously we had a whole selection of veg. Now their selection of veg outweighed the Valiant Sailor. It was all cooked really, really well. No complaints there with the veg. And there was a lot of choice. But what I will say is that it wasn't cooked as nicely as the Valiant Sailor. Also, the fact that, you know, there's nowhere really to lock up your bike here. Now, I've found a wooden post, but I'm going to be honest with you, that wooden post wobbles like hell. And also, 10 minutes with a blade, with a hacksaw, and you're through that wood. And my bike's gone. Thankfully, it's not today. You know, it's managed to stay there and still be here you know, when I've returned. But yeah, they don't really cater for cyclists as such. You know, they've got a lovely car park here, places to park your car, they've got places to park your bike, but, or motorbike should I say. But if you are on a cycle, then no, they don't really cater for it. Thankfully, like I said, I managed to find somewhere, but it wasn't ideal. It's not ideal at all. So essentially, I'm going to give the Neptune Pub and Carvery, I'm going to give them a 6.5, 6.5 out of 10. But yeah, they could have got more. Obviously, if the food was cooked a little bit better. I didn't really have any problems with the veg, but the meat was, I would say, was overcooked, especially the beef that I had. I know that's a difficult one for people to, essentially, I like when I have my beef, and if I was going to a hotel, I'd expect there to be a little bit of blood still, you know, the centre of the beef being a little bit pink still. But unfortunately, it was very well done. Pardon me. Now I am stuffed, so I'm just gonna have a gentle ride home now and edit all this up for all of you to see on Monday morning. Right, I'm gonna get on my bike and make tracks, and hopefully you'll enjoy some of the ride home. Thanks for watching. See you soon.